This video is a tutorial on doing a firmware update to this Power Acoustik double din stereo. It's the one that Walmart sells. You can see in their ad online. It's the CPAA-70M-S2. It comes with this head unit, and when you install it in your car, it turns out it will lock up when you try to set the radio stations on the presets, and it needs a firmware update. And so to do that, you go to the Power Acoustik website. When you get there, this is what the website's going to look like, and you just go to source units, you go to double din units, and then the second one over is this one. This is the one we're talking about that comes in the kit. So at this web page, you're going to see there's support. You can click on that, and it gives you a pretty good set of instructions, and it also gives you a link to download the firmware update. So I've already downloaded it. It's in my downloaded folder. These are the instructions that they give you, and they tell you how to do it. What they don't tell you is that it's a zip file. And so I'm going to go to show you what that means. When I downloaded it, it puts it in my downloads folder, and you can see this is the name of the file right here, the CPAA-70M radio update. So you right click on it, and what you have to do is tell it to extract all. And then here you browse and come down to this. That's a thumb drive that I have in there. I say select folder, so it just went to E drive, which is my thumb drive. I click on it, tell it to extract. I already have them in there, but I'm just gonna, so I'll say skip these files because I've already done this. So that's what it looks like. In the E drive, these are the files that you end up with. Those are in the root directory of the E drive, of the thumb drive. So those will work for doing the firmware update. There's a couple of things you need to know though. One is that if your system's locked up, in the instructions they don't tell you, they tell you to get these files into the root directory, which I just showed you how to do by unzipping them. Then they show you to go to the home screen. Well, sometimes you can't get there because your system's locked up. So what you need to know is there's a little hole. If you look at the unit, right behind this cover is where the SD slot and the USB port are. There's a tiny hole. That's the factory reset button. You need to get a paper clip and push that. That will reset it to the factory situation condition, and it will allow you to get to the home screen that these instructions direct you to go to. So when you reset that, you can go through the menu, get to this home screen. Then when you insert the thumb drive, they don't tell you, but you're going to get another error message, and that error message says video can only be used when the car is not driving, or something like that. The car cannot be driving when you use video. What that means is you haven't connected the pink wire on the back that's labeled park. So the park wire has to be connected. They tell you to connect it to the emergency brake, but you can also just connect it to ground. Once that wire is grounded, then you can go to these system upgrade kinds of things. If it's not connected, it won't let you use the USB port. And the USB port's where you got to plug in the thumb drive to get this to work. So once you ground that wire and once you unpack the files, all of this works very well. Their tech support line is helpful. I use them. I talked to them. I went through and upgraded it. Now the stereo works really well. So it's worth the hassle. It's pretty economically priced stereo with quite a few features. Once you get it working, it's actually a great little unit. So I hope this helps you get your system working.